live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics. This is the Arse Nose Andrew speaking. It is Friday night, the Nerd Den, and we are live. Welcome once again, my good friend, Square, or as we know him, Todd. And then below us, of course, is Zach, our most articulate of the group. And we appreciate him being here. So thank you guys for coming in. How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you, buddy?
I am in the process of making a video of some scam calls with a scammer from like 3 days ago. And I honestly don't remember what the call was about. And I'm re-listening to it as I'm editing it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember saying that. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I just have so many of them. Sometimes it's crazy. He, at one point, he asked me to get a piece of paper and a pen to write something down. I said, okay, I've got a piece of paper. I got a pen. All right, hit me. And he's like, are you joking with me? You do think this is funny? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And I realized he's never heard the expression hit me before. And I had to explain to him in blackjack, when you want the dealer to reveal another card, to give you another card, to give you, to keep playing, you tell him to hit you. Hit me. And guy had never heard the expression before. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they have casinos in Jamaica, right? Do they? I don't know.
I mean, is he really from Jamaica?
Oh yeah, they're all from Jamaica. All the lottery scammer ones are from Jamaica. You can definitely tell by their accent. It's bad. That's one of their main ways of making money. So Avery's not here, and I had a comic to show him that I'm giving him, that I'm adding to his list, which I actually picked.
He screwed up then, didn't he?
Well, it's all right. Actually, I can show you what I got, and I don't think there's anything for you in this stack.
I got something for you. I got something for you really quick.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got a bunch of stuff. It's a huge auction going on at Comic Link, so there's a whole bunch of art. But
nice.
Well, first, let me show you this. I'll share my screen I'll show you two things. We don't have to go through all the comics right now. But this drives me nuts because I had this comic for years.
Yeah.
And of course, this was one of the ones that just, I don't have it. So let's see, share screen and tab. Well, I want to share a window. It's a window. Yeah, that's right.
All right. What are we looking at here?
9.6.
Oh.
I used to have this. Do you know this comic?
Oh, wow. No way.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is the first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah. And I had it for years. And I mean, I don't know if it was a mint condition, but this is a 9.6.
All right.
What do you think and it's still got, I think it's still got like a week or two to go on the auction. But what do you think it's going for right now?
Well, let me look real quick and see what it guides for.
Mm-hmm.
Albedo. What issue number is that? Number 2?
Number 2.
I don't think I've ever seen that comic before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. A 9.4 ungraded lists for about $9,000. So a 9.4 graded, 9.6 graded guides for around $12,000.
Jesus Christ. And I had this for years, dude.
Dude, that is sad.
And so right now it's about 6,700, but it's still got.
That's about halfway to what it probably
it'll go higher. I can't believe it's worth that much.
He's a huge character, and I swear there are not very many of them out there. Matter of fact, let me look at the CGC census and just see how many there are graded.
Well, that's the thing. This specific auction is like highest graded, second highest graded. Like the whole thing is just like crazy mint condition books. Like if I showed you some of the comics, I'll show you some of the books. You'll drive you nuts.
That's from 1984, first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. There's only 376 of them that have been graded. Universal, which is what that is, the Universal blue label, there's only 293, so about 2/3 of them. There are 19 9/8s, 27 9/6s, 42 9/4s, and then the rest of them are scattered all the way down to a 2.5 is the lowest graded copy. But a 9/6 is not bad. It's not the best one out there. There's actually 19 more of them. But when you're talking about low grade totals, like Detective Comics 27 is in the 300s.
Right.
You know, and this has got 376 total, 12 restored, 1 conserved, 3 qualified, 4 verified signature, and 63 with signature series. So, you know, people put time in to get them restored. At least 12 of them. That's crazy.
Hey, Richard. Yeah. And I thought that was nuts, though. I was like, oh my God, I remember this so well. And then I don't have it. And then I saw the grade. I saw the price of almost $7,000. I was like, what the hell?
Okay, I was wrong. Detective Comics number 27. There's only 87 of them graded.
Yeah.
I was thinking something. No, maybe it was Superman that's in the 300s, or maybe it's Spider-Man number 1.
All right, now here's my question for you.
Go ahead.
That Aliens number 1 that you have.
Yes.
What are you? What do you grade? What's the price on that? Because there's one for sale in this auction.
A 9/4 ungraded guides for about $150. So
9/4 ungraded.
Ungraded, yeah, 9/4 ungraded. Yeah.
So
no, it's not Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Damn, there's over 5,000 of those graded.
So this
9/8. Okay, very
9/8.
nice.
What do you think it's going for?
Well, 9/4 guides at $150. I'd say maybe $300 or more. Probably 3 times that.
About $300.
Yeah,
that's actually a pretty good guess. So remember, there's 4 days left in the auction. Okay, so
right.
Keep that in mind. $1,800.
All right, that could be a steal for somebody at this point. Let me look real quick. Aliens number 1. Let's see. The guide puts a 9/4 at $150, a 9/8 at $2,200. So it's right in line with what they've got. So, yeah, but what's so funny? A 9/8 guides for around $2,200. A 9/6 guides for $550. It's literally a quarter of a 9/8.
Crazy.
I know. It's people are willing to pay, but they're willing to pay for the better copy.
Yeah.
So that's a good one to get graded. If mine came back a 9/8, I'd probably shit a brick.
There's your 8.5 Action Comics.
It's nice. It's nice. Got a purple label though. It's
yeah, restored.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of wondering if it was McFarlane's, because McFarlane has an 8.5 restored Action Comics number 1.
All right, let's see what's going on. What did Richard say here? It says, good evening. I gotta increase the size of this screen. Sorry. It says, good evening, gentlemen. Crazy old fart here. I pray you all well. Yes, we are good. We are good. And he says, that was a good book. Was he talking about Alberon or Aliens?
Probably Alien, or probably
Either
Alien.
Either one.
Yeah.
Well, I had a copy of Usagi Yojimbo. I think it's issue number 10, which was one of the early crossovers with Usagi Yojimbo and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But the cover is ripped, so it's in the dollar bin right now. It's not worth anything with a ripped cover, but somebody might jump at it. I did put a sticker on it that says ripped cover or torn cover, so you can't pick it up, buy it from me, and then complain later.
Look at that. The All Winners number 4 with Captain America, Human Torch, and Submariner.
You know the reason why they said the Justice League didn't get involved in World War II?
Why?
No, maybe it was one. Because the Marvel characters were in World War II, but the DC characters were not. It had something to do with something that in the comics the not the Nazis but the bad guys had, whatever it was, the Allies and whatever
Axis.
Yeah, the Axis of Evil. They had some type of item of power that kept the heroes out of it because they didn't want them to be able to take control of them and have them work for them. So
Yeah.
something like that. I'd heard that story once before. All right, hold on a second.
Richard's saying, man,
I know. Let me bring it up. Richard says those are great books you are showing. I'm the one in control of the thing, man.
I know. Look at that. 5.5 and a 4.5 difference. But this is what gets crazy. Like, it starts getting nuts. Look at this. There's like Amazing Spider-Man #1. There's a 4.5,
a 6, yeah.
6, and a 7.5.
Very cool.
Yeah, the Spider-Man ones start to get crazy. Like when I switch it to the next page, oh, there's a signed Stan Lee #5, Amazing Spider-Man #5.
Oh wow, a 7.0. That's nice.
Yeah, these are all like super nice grades. Spider-Man look at this, like Spider-Man #2, 8.0, Spider-Man #3, 9.0.
Wow.
Right?
That's some good stuff, man.
Oh man, wait. We'll just wait until I get to the second page here. I'm just gonna show you. I'll just skip to it.
Do you want to hear something funny? So Todd already knows this story. I went and picked up a collection on Monday from a guy, a regular to my store, not into comics at all. He's more of a Lego guy. And he had some boxes in his garage and he wanted me to come take a look at them. So I came and I brought a little bit of cash with me, not knowing what he was going to have. And he brought out these 4 long boxes that looked like crap. They were water damaged. They were yellow. They were nasty. I got rid of them as quickly as I could. So I didn't have any high hopes. Oh my God, all the gold in there was so fantastic. I was so happy to find a lot of books. And I ended up making him a deal that when I told Todd the deal, Todd's like, "What, are you stupid?" And I said, yeah, I am. It's just how I am. But I made him a deal for partial cash, partial credit, because he would rather use the credit to get some Lego sets from me, because I get Lego sets all the time. And then I also told him I was going to pick like 10 of the books that were worth getting graded. And then when I got the books back, whatever I sold them for minus the cost of grading, I would split with him 50-50. So it made it even better for him. As I told him, I says, I don't want to take some of these really great books and me cash in huge on them. And you be like, wait a minute, you only gave me X amount of money. And I'm like, no, we'll share the wealth on some of these. So, and I made a list of 8 of them. And I told him if I find something else, and I've already found more, that there was a Transformers #1. There were 2 copies of Transformers #1 in there that I didn't realize. So I'm like, okay, we're definitely going to put one of these on that list. So, I mean, we're talking, he might get an additional $400 after everything's said and done. Depending on how these things grade, but he had some really nice books that I really, really wanted, and made me really happy, and I'm going to make him happy. So yeah, it'll be good.
Awesome.
Nothing like this though. Nothing like that.
These are all, I don't know if you've been watching, but these are all like 9.6, 9.8. It's like the whole run of Spider-Man.
Which is really crazy.
It's nuts. A 9.6 for #50.
Yeah. Richard says, do you all remember when Bill Gaines died? They found books in his filing cabinet. They were in near mint and they had some historical books. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. I mean, there was a bunch of I don't know if Todd, if you ever saw this, but when George Perez passed away, his wife, I'm not sure. I know she and the family are getting the profits, but they took all his comics from his collection, had a bunch of them graded, and offered as the George Perez collection. And some of them were not ones that he worked on. They were just ones that were in his own personal collection.
Yeah.
But because they came from his collection, they got a special tag and everything. And
oh, that's awesome.
Like his own copy of like the history of the DC universe and stuff like that. And a lot of it were in lower grades because he flipped through them and he used them all the damn time.
Yeah, he was a fan and he was trying to get reference too.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
He says, Richard says, look up his collection known as the Gaines collection. Oh yeah, there's probably got to be some really nice stuff in there. They had a lot of what they called file copies. Marvel, DC, and a lot of the publishers had file copies of every comic, and some of those are worth thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I saw Marvels when I was there. They had the room.
Yeah.
It was just like, I mean, it was so ridiculous. Like you would think like, oh, these are so valuable. You would think they'd be in like poly bags and like bag and boards, and no way, man. They just stuffed them in boxes. Like I was like, yeah, it's like, are you kidding me? It's like tens of thousands, millions of dollars of books. It's just crammed in there.
Richard says Steve Geppy got his hands on them. Okay, I can believe that too. Yeah. Oh, one of these days.
So, are you going to show us? Are you going to show us some of your valuable collection?
Recent pickups? Sure, sure. I've started to put together a box of to be graded books, and
look at that cover! Holy shit!
Yeah. I don't think that's a very valuable one, but a 9.8. Oh yeah.
And look how gorgeous that is.
Yep.
Color, the balance, like just.
Wouldn't you love to have that on your wall?
Oh yes. This is what I'm going to go for. If I ever get infinite cash, I'm just going to get like the run. You know what I mean? Just the run. Look at that. Like they're the best covers.
Yep. It's not going to happen, Todd. Sorry. Infinite cash, never going to happen.
It might happen.
Okay, so I wanted to just show you a couple of quick comics that I got this week. This week I picked up for Avery Lobo issue number 3.
Oh, cool.
That they didn't have any of the A covers, which is what I had been buying him. The first 2 issues were the A covers, so I had to buy him one of the cardstock covers.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty funny one where it says "I bite fanboys."
That's great.
That's funny. Ha 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 ha. Picked up the latest issue of Battle Beast number 9. Wow. Which the way this issue started, I had to go back and reread issue 8 because I was like, "Whoa, did I miss something?" And obviously, I did. I missed. There was a big battle between him and the 2 bad guys, and I just completely. I guess it was, I just didn't. It didn't stay. It didn't register in my head. The first issue of Absolute Green Arrow. I actually picked up 2 copies of this, one for my collection and one to eventually take to the store because it may be in demand at some point, but they got plenty of copies at the store. This really didn't focus a lot on Green Arrow. It focused more on Diana Lance, also known as the Black Canary. Okay. In this, she's a former MAA fighter who's now like a personal bodyguard.
Is 2
MMA. That's what I said, MMA.
You said MAA, but okay.
But it's art by Raphael Albuquerque, and he's a pretty good artist, so it was fun. I picked up the 3rd issue of Kato 84, which is the Yosagi Yojimbo, right back of Yosagi Yojimbo, and still haven't read issues 1 or 2, but I did pick all 3 of them up now. So, and this was one that I came across in a collection that I bought that I'm going to give to Avery, and this is Moon Knight issue number 15. It's a Crazy Uncle Bill issue. It's got a nice cover, but it's detached from the staple. So I'm gonna take a bath on it either way. So I might as well just give it to Avery. He might like it. So that's for him. But those were the comics I picked up this week, and now to talk about the collection I bought. So in this collection, I told the guy I was gonna grade like 8 books, and I'll point out the ones if I come across in this stack that are going to be graded as part of the deal. But let me pull out. These are the ones so far that are set aside for possible grading. This first issue, absolutely 100% going. Why are you still flipping through? You're not paying attention anymore, are you?
I'm listening.
I'm just yeah, you are. You're listening, looking at this auction site. Well, I see you're still looking at the auction site.
Fine, I'll turn it off. It doesn't matter. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I know. You're listening to me like my kids listen to me. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad. What?
Where did Zach go?
He's here.
Okay, I don't see him. Because I'm not. Right, okay, got it.
You're not the boss of me, man.
No,
okay, so.
Sorry, Todd.
This first issue, this is not on the list of grade and share, because if it gets graded, I'm probably going to keep it. This is an issue I never owned as a kid. G.I. Joe #1. And I almost couldn't believe that this was an original first print because I'd never actually held one in my hand. There's actually like bonus material. It's double sized. I had no idea.
It looks pretty mint too.
Oh yeah, it's in really great condition. So we'll see what it comes back at. But there are 3 G.I. Joe issues that are valuable. #1, the last issue, I think it's 155, and issue number 21, which is in the stack. So I'm teasing that. I also put aside issue number 2, which I do already have a copy of this graded. I have a 6.5. This one I think is a much better. And this, believe it or not, this is only like a $25 issue nowadays. Back in the days when I was collecting comics, this was the valuable one because there were less in number 2 than number 1.
Richard's poking at me.
Yeah, let's see what he says. He said first. He says, "You'll
get there with the what files."
Yes, yeah. Don't pick on him too much. We're encouraging him. Today is about encouragement. And then he says, "You get mad money with the what files." That's so mean. He's being mean.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm working hard, bro. I'm working hard.
Couple of early Turtle issues, issue 9 and 10. This is like the 3rd appearance of the Shredder, so this is like a $25 book. This is like a $50 book. So those have been put aside. These I didn't know were actually valuable. The Blackthorn Transformers 3Ds. This is issue 1 and issue 3, both with the glasses. But we also got G.I. Joe #1 and 2. So those are kind of cool. They're like $25 books right now.
That's amazing.
First appearance of Aliens in Dark Horse Presents. Lobo #1 for obvious reasons. This is a good one.
Yeah, I've got like 3 of those.
He originally told me he knew he had a first appearance of the Punisher, which I said that is a good book no matter what the condition is. And I went through and I didn't see a lot of Spider-Man. I did find the one he was thinking of. It was the Marvel Tales reprint of that issue. It's not nearly as valuable as the original first appearance of Punisher, but it's still got a little bit of value to it. Not enough, maybe not enough to grade, but still, it's kind of cool to have at least this.
Yeah.
This is one that popped up. There was a lot of modern like 80s and 90s books, but every now and then you'd find something like this. This is X-Men number 45. It's actually in pretty decent condition too. I have a couple of customers that would go crazy for something like this, but I might grade it just to tick them off and then make them pay more. We got some random issues here. We got X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee. We got the Punisher limited series. This is issue 5. Issue 1 through 4 is in one of these other boxes somewhere, but this is a really funny one. It originally said 4-issue limited series, and then issue number 5 came out. 5 in a 5-issue limited series. We have Aliens #1, the original first print, which, believe it or not, I've actually got 2 of these now. I had another one traded in recently.
Really?
So I have 2 copies. Yes, I don't know why, but yeah, I do. X Factor #6, first appearance of Apocalypse. Infinity Gauntlet #1, which is at one point it was a much higher book, but it's like a $20 book currently. Got a bunch of G.I. Joes that I put in here, like issues. I had 2. It was like an entire run of. Actually, I'll show you some of the covers. You have issue 14, issue 15, issue 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, number 5, number 6, number 7.
He was a huge G.I. Joe head.
Number 8, number 9, number 10, and 11, 12, 13, and then we jump ahead to the later issues, 96, 95, 94, 93. Oh, I skipped a couple. We have 3 and 4. So 1 through 20, or at least in here. And as you know, 21 is the valuable one. And do I have that in that oh, crap, it's in the other box. Okay, I'll find it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #3. This is the first appearance of Kang. And then not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Predator #1 first print from Dark Horse Comics. Transformers #2.
How much is that Predator worth?
About $100 a piece.
Jesus.
Transformers 2, 3, 4, and 2 copies of #1. One of these is in really good condition, and that's probably one that I'm going to have graded. And then the other one's a little beat up, so I may consider offering it as like a
I may
reader
want the
copy.
graded Transformers #1. That's one of the ones I want in my collection. So
Well, that's if it sticks around.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. In order to fulfill the agreement I made. Oh, well, actually, you know what? If I sent these books off to be graded on Monday, which is part of my plan, but I gotta move these boxes so I can get to my press to press some of the stuff. It's going to take at least a month to come back, which means they'll come back after Heroes Con,
right.
not before. So, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it goes. But all right, let me pull these out. Oh, this is a good one. Sandman well, that's actually 6, 7. Actually, the good one is this one right here, #8, which is the first appearance of Death. But if you look really close, right here, it got bent and crinkled.
yeah.
So I'm going to try to press it, but it may be worth getting graded anyway. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, which they're not very valuable, but they're, kind of cool. They go with this run. You got Turtles #8, Turtles #7, Turtles #6, and Turtles #5. So a couple of really early Turtle issues. Let's see. #1 and #2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures. Did you know that Rocksteady and Bebop, these were their first appearance? This is the first appearance of them as humans, and this is the first appearance of them as the Rhino and the Boar.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, it was in Turtles Adventures. The Archie.
I didn't know that.
Here it is. Da da da. Not only is this a pretty nice looking copy, it is a newsstand copy. So
Okay.
sometimes those are.
So
those
what's
are
so special about that issue?
It's the silent issue. It's the issue in which Snake Eyes invades the Cobra secret lair in order to rescue Scarlet, and it's also the first appearance of Storm Shadow. Probably the second most popular X-Men G.I. Joe character.
How much is that book? Wait, how much is that book worth?
A near mint copy is about $400.
Wow.
So I think maybe I should get it graded. What do you think?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And believe it or not, I have another copy. I have another copy in probably lower grade, but let's see what else I got here. Oh, 2 other issues that are valuable, but not that much. It's G.I. Joe 26 and 27. This is the origin of Snake Eyes. Not nearly as valuable as #1, but guess what? Do you remember these, Todd, from when we were a kid?
Oh, that is one of my all-time favorite runs.
It is a very good run. Yeah,
and I don't know if I have the first issue. I have to look.
Here's one that I know you like.
Oh God.
I have like issues 1 through like 20
of
that
God.
series, including this issue, which is like a $75 issue. What's so funny is I have a customer who's a big, huge fan of this issue in particular, and I got it in that collection that I bought back in March. You realize it's been almost 3 months since I bought that 70-box collection. I still haven't brought it all to the store yet. That's how bad I am. That's how sad I am. Well, I ended up selling him that copy, and then somebody traded in a kind of beat-up copy, and then I got another copy in this collection. So a book that I rarely ever see, I've gotten 3 times in the last 3 months.
I need that run, bro.
All right, so let me show you some beauties that, of course, you're going to be begging me for. Punisher, limited series #1, #2, #3, #4, and of course we saw #5 earlier. Punisher, the ongoing series #1 and 2. God. Yep, those are all goodies. But here's another one.
Oh.
Believe it or not, the funniest thing about this is only #1 has really, really big value. And here's the thing: I put on the list Wolverine #1 for the grading, splitting it deal. But at the time, I only saw the John Buscema #1. I didn't see this one in the boxes. So technically, I could go with either one. Actually, this one is probably the one that's worth the most. So we may end up grading it just,
Yeah, that way I can
out
get to
of it.
Buscema #1.
Yeah. This is a nice cover. I don't think this one has a lot of value, but it's the king size Amazing Spider-Man king size annual number 15.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It's a cool one. We've got X-Men annual number 12,
Yeah.
which is the 14. That's the first cameo of Gambit.
Yeah.
But then I also got the first appearance of Gambit.
How much is Gambit's first appearance worth right now?
It's about a $300 book.
Wow.
So the movie kind of helped, so made him popular again. Issue 221, which is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Have you ever seen this one?
I have. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
The Punisher movie special. Ooh, yeah, I know. Let's see what else I got in here. Some Daredevils, some early Daredevils. No. Okay, so what's funny is he remembers having the first appearance of Elektra, but it was in the first appearance of Bullseye, but neither one of them were in this collection. And he believes that at some point in time, his mom and his brother may have taken the boxes and put them out at a yard sale and then sold maybe 30 or 40 books out of it. Because there is a little small run of New Mutants from like 92 to 100, and there is no 98, which is the first Deadpool.
Right.
Yeah, he asked me, ooh, any chance you found the Deadpool? I said, nope, didn't find the Deadpool. I would have looked for it. But then there's a whole bunch of Daredevils in here, but none of the, not even the death of Elektra is in here, even though I have copies of that. But yeah. So a lot of good comics, and we're gonna grade a bunch, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're gonna see if we can.
That's a win, bro. That's such a good win.
Yeah. But I actually have to get back in touch with him because I can remember 7 out of the 8 that I put on the list to have graded and be part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember what they all were. So, but none of the Turtles were on the list. None of the there's some other stuff in there that's definitely worth it. So,
Richard says, "Well, you should."
Yeah, I should. Listen. He says, I don't know, Todd. Just cracking your walnuts, and you should because we do it all the time.
It's worth it.
And he says, loved the Sandman and used to have the Death statue. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, was that the Bacalo statue?
Most likely.
Yeah.
I think didn't Tim Bradstreet? No, not Tim Bradstreet. Brian Boland do an image that got made into a statue as well.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So yeah, some good stuff.
Oh.
All right. Well, speaking of Heroes Con, Todd,
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Are you getting ready?
I'm always ready, man. I can't believe it's only a few weeks away. That drives me nuts.
Well, here's the thing. I'm planning on taking some stuff up there to be signed, but have you put stuff aside yet?
For signing?
To get signed, yeah.
No, I need to.
Well, the only thing I know for sure that I'm going to probably get signed is my Avengers Annual number 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first appearance of Rogue, and the interior art was Michael Golden.
Oh, yeah.
And not that he doesn't do shows all the time. I can see him almost anywhere, but it's an opportunity to see him again.
I don't know. I always have the same problem. Like, I don't know. Now that I have all my books in alphabetical order by artist, I totally could get some stuff signed, but I don't know what I should get signed. If I should get anything signed.
I'm picking it because Rogue is one of my all-time favorite characters. So her first appearance signed by the guy who co-created her.
Well, pop open the Heroes Con thing. Let's see who's there.
Okay. What did you share?
Oh, Wolverine. One of the Wolverine pages is up for auction. John Buscema.
Oh, okay.
Number 27.
So why aren't you bidding on it?
American Flag number 1. There's an American Flag number 1 page. Dude, American Flag number 1 is on some other shit. Like, it's one of the best books I've ever seen. Howard Chaykin's run on the original American Flag was something else.
All right. We're going to screen share. And all right, Heroes Con. Heroes can. Hey, look, there's our buddy. There's Bryden Stelfreeze.
Mm-hmm.
All right, June 12th through 14th, so it's right around the corner. We have already got our tickets done, purchased. There's a John Romita Jr. VIP meet and greet, by the way, Todd, if you're interested. 3 price options to choose from: 200, 250, and 500. 200 gets you a 2.5 by 3.5 collectible card. 250 gets you a 7 by 11 headshot, and 500 gets you a 7 by 11 torso. All right, well, one pre-drawn original drawing of one of the following.
Yeah.
So
Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wolverine, Thor, Batman, or Iron Man.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah.
That's kind of boring.
Well, purchases choice. So you get a Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wolverine, Thor, Batman, or Iron Man. Or you get 10 signatures on items of your choice. 1 Heroes Con exclusive print. Photo opportunity. A one-on-one time with John Romita Jr. Yeah, so you get all that, right? 10 signatures, a drawing, a Heroes Con exclusive print, and a photo op.
Purchases choose from the following characters. Okay, so you can get a Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wolverine, Thor, Batman, or Iron Man. No love for DC in there. I mean, Batman,
yeah.
But
well,
yeah.
I am also gonna say, like, I really love John Romita Jr. his work, but his sketches probably suck.
Can you imagine how fast he knocks these things out?
That's what I'm saying. They're probably super basic.
I mean, if he sold 100 cards, you know, that's crazy. Not 100, yeah, 100, $20,000, you know,
yeah,
easily, just off of the cards themselves. Wow.
Yeah.
Saturday sold out. Get your Sunday tickets before they sell out. Wow. Do you remember how last time we were looking at the site and I said there was a link to like a price guide for creators, that what they charge for signatures and so forth, and I couldn't find it?
Yeah.
It's literally right here.
Click it.
All right. Because I did go through this because one of my regulars was asking me. He had a Jim Starlin book that he wanted to get signed, and I said, you know, let me look and see if I can find out how much it costs. But this is general references only, so these are not set in stone. You can't quote this when you get in there, but this has names of artists and what their signatures or what they're sketching and what they're selling run. So let's just go through real quick. Daryl Banks, okay. I'm trying to see if there's anybody in here that jumps out.
Mike Barron,
yeah. Raw 10 or free with purchase. Okay.
John Beatty,
okay. Signature, Raw, $10. Witness, $30. Secret Wars number 830, any printing. John Beatty is 11 year old. Will be at the table Beatty. And will be drawing commissions. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Andy Bennett, not sure who that is, but okay. Ross Besh, John Bivens, June Brigham. Okay, nice. What does she charge for signatures? She doesn't list. Accepting commissions in advance. There's a link to her Facebook page. Okay. Pat Broderick, signatures $10. Okay, very cool. I wonder, I have some. Trying to think if I have a Pat Broderick book to sign. Like he was Micronauts early on. I'll have to look and see if there's anything I can get signed for my brother-in-law. He's a big fan of Micronauts. So let's see. A remark is $60. A headshot's $150. Oh, good God. I remember when you get a headshot for $10-$20, man. You remember that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Keith Browning. I don't know who that is.
How much do you think that Dave Johnson, Adam Hughes drawing that you...
I don't want to talk about that. Somebody out there bought that for $100.
It's worth so much more.
Probably, yeah. But I originally bought it for 25, sold it for 100. So Cullen Bunn, Ben Caldwell, very cool. Signatures free, very nice. Life Tips, bad for free. Life Tips, not bad as, but kind of rambling, $5. That's funny. Pencil Commissions, 200, 11 by 17, 3. Okay, his pencil commissions, I actually own one or two of them, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I didn't pay $200 for them, but okay. He usually has like a folder of sketches that you can purchase from, and I've got some really good stuff out of there before. But it's usually they're just he's a great artist, not a good artist. He's accepting commissions in advance. Very nice. Chris Campana. Okay, isn't he a writer? No, I guess he does images. I don't know who that is then. J. Chris Campbell. I don't know who that is, but okay. Anderson Carmen, I'm not sure. Adam Casey, Jacob Chabot. Heard the name, but I'm not familiar. Keith Campaign. Chris Claremont. Oh, that's one that's interesting. Let's see. A raw signature, $15. Witness, 30.
What's the difference between raw and witness? The witness means what?
Raw means he just signs the book for you. But if you want to get it graded and certified that the signature, he charges you $30. If you had him sign something and then sent it to CGC and had them verify the signature, it would cost you $25 to verify the signature. So you would pay $15 to have it done and then another $25 to have it verified. But if you had it verified at the signing, it's $30 total.
So is it CGC verifying it?
Yes, it's a representative from CGC is there watching him sign it, and then they sign something off, or they give you a card or something, so that when you drop it off at the CGC booth, they know it's been witnessed. There's some type of process that they have to verify it. It in this case, it saves you what, $10. So instead of paying $15 and then $25 to have it verified, you're paying $30.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think. Is that Avengers Annual? Was that written by Chris Claremont? I got to double check, because I might have Chris Claremont sign it and have Michael Golden sign it. That'd probably be pretty cool. But I don't care about getting it verified anytime soon.
Let's see who else is there.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm not talking out my butt. Let's see. Chris Claremont was the writer, Michael Golden was the artist, and Al Milgram was the inker. So, actually no. Joseph Rubenstein, Dan Simmons, and Amanda Gill were the inkers on that issue. All right, we'll have to keep going, see if some of them are there. See, now if I took that issue and I got Michael Golden to sign it, and Michael Golden probably charges like $25, and then had Chris Claremont sign it, so he would sign it for $15. So I'm put $40 into signatures on it. Then to send it to CGC to verify it, they charge $25 per signature to verify it. So to grade it, it would be $35 plus $50 to verify the signatures. So to get the signatures, get it graded, and get it verified would cost me $90, $100, and $115.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it might be worth it.
Yeah, well, I may get the signatures anyway, and then I'll grade it when I grade it. It's not that important to me to get it graded, but just going through, I don't know who some of these people are. Accepting commissions in advance. No. That's funny. Tom DeFalco. Cool. $10 each for everything except Amazing Spider-Man 252. Ooh, I have a copy of 252. And West Coast event and What If number 105 are $20.
Why?
I don't. Well, I know Amazing Spider-Man 252 is the first appearance of the black costume. Let's see. Dealers, retailers, eBayers, anyone with 3 or more copies of the same item, $30 each. $30 each on everything. Payment in advance so you know the total costs. All right. So if I want to get him to sign the Amazing Spider-Man 252, it's $20. Now, DeFalco, wait a minute. What did he do on that issue? Was he the writer? Hold on a second. I'm not a big, huge fan of getting writers to sign stuff, but some issues might be worth it. Amazing Spider-Man 252, a 9.4 ungraded guides for around 270. First full appearance of the black suit Spider-Man costume and the Venom Semite. Let's see. Details. Writer was Tom DeFalco. Art by pencils by Ron Frenz. And Klaus Janson did the inking. No. Brett Breeding did the inking. It was Klaus Janson that did the cover inking. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder if Ron Frenz is at this show. That might be one to get signed. So
Do you have that?
Yeah, 252. Yeah, I got a copy. Michael Dooley, Dave Dorman. Oh, wow. Signatures. Raw. Free. Tips are appreciated. Witness $20 sketches. Flexible rates from a $20 remark to a $200 full pencil, 11 by 14. Very cool. I'd love to have a Dave Dorman anything, you know?
Dave Dorman's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Ryan Dunleavy. Believe he's a writer, maybe. I don't know. No, he does sketch. Tom DeFalco. Wait a minute. Didn't we already see Tom DeFalco?
Yeah, it's on there twice.
Okay. Kieran Dwyer. Oh, that's cool. Signatures. All monies for signatures go to the Hero Initiative. Sketches. Tone paper, white paper is $200. Okay. At 100 for each additional character. Okay. Accepting commissions. Maybe. Please reach out and email. Okay, that's good. Lee Ferguson, Ray Fawkins, Tom Feister, David Finch. David Finch, okay. Tom Fleet, Scott Fogg. I'm not sure who that is. Dan Fraga, signatures free, sketches. Remark 20, bust 150. All right, well. Let's see. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, signature raw. I really want to get a good copy of Atari Force #1 signed.
See,
the copy
is...
that I brought last year was a really beat up copy, so it wasn't. Oh, well.
Would you get? I mean, headshot pencil 150. Limit to 5 comics. Depends on lines. I might get a Garcia Lopez to sign the Atari Force. It's one of my all-time favorite runs.
Oh yeah, same here. But I got to get a better copy of #1 than what I got. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who else.
Well, would you get it witnessed or would you just get it raw?
Just get it raw. It's just for me. You know, I can always have it verified later on. You know. Let's see. Well, see, in that case, in the case of Garcia Lopez. He's charging $5 for a signature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Witness $25. If I got him to sign something today for $5, a year from now I could send it to CGC and have it verified for $25. Yeah, I'm only saving $5. You know, you still got to get it graded. So it's to me, I'd rather just have it signed than worry about grading it. But I do want a good copy of it. You know. Let's see. Randy Green, okay. Doesn't have any listings for signatures, but that's all right. Let's see. Cully Hamner, $5. Witness 10. That's a thing where like Witness 10, that's a good thing. You know what I might have? I'm trying to think. Do I have a Blue Beetle #1? Or a red #1?
I've got
red #1 might be cool. You know?
I've got I would do the red. That's the only book I really like that Cully did.
Let's see, Bo Hampton, okay. Scott Hanna, Tony Harris. What? Raw $5, Witness 100. Who's gonna do that? You could send it to be verified for $25. You know, that might be a misprint, maybe. Oh well.
His commissions are $1,000.
Yeah. Remark 80. You know what a remark is? Where he draws a little head on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Commissions. 5 slots available. How much you want to bet his slots are done? $1,000, a $500 bounce due at pickup. Wow. Jason Horn, George Genty, Jamie Jones, J.G. Jones, very cool. J.G. Jones did Wanted. Wonder if I could find a really good copy of Wanted #1. Have him sign that.
Yeah, that's a good book.
Jolie Jones, that's another one, good one. Okay. Joe Jusko, wow. Joe Jusko will not be sketching on site this year. Okay.
I don't know if I have. I mean, I don't even know if I have.
Cards. I have cards. Yeah, I have definitely to have cards, but pick one card. You know, 1 or 2 cards that you want to have signed. You know.
Did he do what? Did he do? X-Men.
He did. Oh, you know what I know he did? Ooh, shit! I got to go to my store and I got to grab it. The first issue of Dark Horse Presents that was Aliens vs. Predator.
Mm-hmm.
There was an alternate Dave Dorman cover, and I have a copy at the store.
Okay.
So
that's Dave Dorman, not Joe Jusko.
You're absolutely right. I may have screwed that up. What do I have? Oh, what do I have from Joe Jusko? Oh, hell, you know what I have from Joe Jusko?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
It's the swimsuit special. The pinup in the middle is the Mary Jane by Joe Jusko, I think. Am I right? Hold on a second. Yeah, this was. I know I'm not talking out my ass.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is. I'm fairly certain it's a Joe Jusko. Or was it the... Oh, hell. Was that Joe Jusko? What's the one...
That would be in the credits.
Yeah, but didn't he also do the She-Hulk pinup? Where was that at? I don't think that was in this book. I'll have to double check. Sometimes I'm talking out my butt. But let's get back to this. Whoops. All right, back to this. Joe Jusko. Okay, you're right. I was thinking Dave Dorman. Wait, what did we say Dave Dorman's cost was? Hold on, let me scroll back up again. So if it's a decent amount, I'm going to go grab that issue and I'm going to get it signed by him. Raw free. All right, tips appreciated. I'll definitely tip him. Nothing but the tip, man. Nothing but the tip.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go back down. Where were we? J.G. Jones. We already got that. Joe Jusko. Okay. Some of these people, I'm so sorry. I don't know who they are. Greg Land. Okay. Greg Land actually has come to a bunch of shows here in Jacksonville, so he's not that hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Lee Edwards. He doesn't have a price list for sketches. Not sketches, but signatures, but that's cool. Mike Lilly, Vince Locke, Rich Lopez, John Lucas, Howard Mackey. Okay. Kevin McGuire. Ooh, I wonder if I've got a copy of The Punch.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that would be a good one to find. See if I have
or
it.
The classic JLA covers.
Yep. Alex Maleev, a cover quality sketch is $5,000. That's crazy. But I'm sure there's probably people out there willing to pay it. Jose Mirage Jr. Gus Mock. I don't know who that is. Christopher. I don't know who that is. Mike McCone. Very cool. He doesn't list Bob McLeod. Might check and see what I have. I know I've got. Didn't he pencil the first issue of New Mutants?
I think so, yeah.
If he did, I have a copy of New Mutants #1. I'm going to double check it. I don't have the graphic novel, but I do have the issue, the comic itself.
Mm-hmm.
And Penciler Bob McLeod. Absolutely. I'm going to grab that. I'm definitely going to get that signed. Cool. Very cool. I really should be writing this stuff down. Sorry, I got to stop for a second.
That's right. I'll have to go back through the list later.
Dark Horse Presents for Dave Dorman. New Mutants 1 for Bob McLeod. Let's see, Al Milgrom. I like Al Milgrom stuff, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that jumps out at me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Moy, okay. Trevor Mueller, Sarah Meyer. Oh, geez, Louise, that's a long list here. I don't know who Sarah Meyer is, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Marat Michaels, or Micah Myers, a totally different person. And Nascenti. Some of these Daredevils might be cool to get signatures on. Yeah. Phil Noto. Okay. Kevin Nolan. Ooh. Signatures limit 10. Ooh. Ooh. I know I've got some good Kevin Nolan stuff to get signed. You know, it'd be really funny to get him to sign like a Sword of Azrael #1. Let's see. Pat Olaf, okay. Charles P. Wilson. Dan Parent, very cool. Rick Parker. Paul Peltier, I love his art. I got to check and see what I've got of his that I want signed. Mark Pennington, very cool. Marguerite Pepboy. I wonder if she's related to Andrew Pepboy. Stephanie Phillips, she's a writer. I don't really care. Wendy and Richard Penny, very cool. Let's see. Eric Powell, no way! Ah, crap! I didn't realize he was going to be there. I sold all those Goon issues that I had. All right, hold on just a quick second.
What are you doing? We're live, and he just says, "Oh, hold on for a second. I'll just sit here."
You're asking me. I mean, I'm not saying anything because you know when you guys are on a roll about comics, there's really nothing.
I know we're the final word when it comes to comics. I understand.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, did you see the last episode of The Boys?
I have not yet. I haven't seen this. Don't spoil it. I know that I've already seen some spoilers for it and disappointments.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch. I haven't seen the season. I haven't watched it yet. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh. All right. Well, I'd be interested in your opinion when you do see it.
Yeah, we will talk for sure. I mean, you know, I know all of the stuff.
I honestly, despite you know, there's a lot of things about the story of the show I don't like, but I will admit, at least for the first 2 seasons, they actually were better than the comic books, which is rare for an adaptation.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's because, you know, I think Garth Ennis is one of those writers who just can't get out of his own way sometimes when it comes to like, you know, he's too much of an edgelord for his own good. And I think that with the show they kind of recognize that, and they sort of like gave the characters more depth, which is and then it just stopped being. It wasn't shock for its own value. I mean,
all right. Sorry about that, guys. That was important. All right. Let's see. Wasn't something important you guys were talking about, was it?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Just, you know, drugs, crime.
Sure. All right. Andrew Robinson. I already got a good signature from Andrew Robinson, by the way. I had a buddy of mine went to a show recently where he was at and got his signature for me. It's a wonderful thing.
That's awesome.
Yep. I'd love to get an original from him, but a headshot for $150. Oh, that's just crazy. John Romita Jr. Raw $25. Witness $35.
He really worth a $25? I guess he's at that level.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Craig Russell, that's cool. I'm not sure if I have anything I'd want to have him sign, but let's see. Alex Savick, that might be cool. Tim Seeley. Kevin Sharp, that's somebody I know. He's cool. I don't know if I have anything of his, but Hayden Sherman. If
Who's
that's
that?
I believe that's the artist who does Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I may have to take something for her. I guarantee you she's going to have a line. But let's see who. Andy Smith. We've met Andy Smith before. He's a good guy. Has he done anything in years? I don't think so.
Wait, go up. Is that Jeff Smith? Oh, Jake Smith. Okay.
Jake Smith, yeah, not Jeff Smith. Scott Snyder, okay. Doesn't have a price on signatures. Oh, no, raw signature, $20. Okay, there you go. Absolute Batman number 1, $50. Witnessed, $80. Absolute Batman number 15, $50. Detective Comics, $880, $50. That's funny.
Wow.
Let's see. Joe Stanton. Let's see.
Roy Thomas.
Roy Thomas, yeah.
Wait, is he gonna have? Wait, if you want to quote Mass Comics brand, I wonder if he's gonna have his book. He read that book. Ooh, I should look that up because he did that book on Stan Lee. That's actually kind of hard to get, but getting him to sign it. Let's see. Billy Tucci.
Billy Tucci, yeah. Oh, Dave Wachter. That's cool. Lee Weeks. I think I've gotten something signed by Lee Weeks before, but I'm not sure if I still have it or not. Jeremy Whitley, Keith Williams, Kelly Williams, Maria West. And this isn't everybody. This is just the artists that provide information. So there's other artists that'll be there. Scotty Young, $10 for a raw signature. Book limit is 40, but can fluctuate based on length of line and time of day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You might also want to check out the following artists' representatives for more information on their pricing and potential commissions. The Artist Choice, Cat Skills, Comic Sketch Art, Essential Sequential. Okay, Felix Comics Art. I wonder who all from Felix Comic Art's going to be there. I'm going to open the link. Share this. They've got a lot of artists, exclusive artists. So I wonder if they have a list of who's actually going to Heroes Con. Got a lot of artists here I don't recognize. Ryan Sook I recognize. Stegman I recognize. A lot of these people, I have no idea who they are. Brian Lee O'Malley. Daniel Warren Johnson. Yeah, Stuart Immonen. Okay. Yeah, some of them, but some like James Harden, Heron, I know. Sanford Green. Some of these I have no idea who they are. Nick DeGrota, Dragota, Cliff Chang.
Wes Craig.
Yeah. I wonder. Art for sale, exclusive variants, media about, contact, updates. Looking to see who's going to the convention. Do they have a list of convention appearances? News. All right, I'm not going to go through all this right now. But, all right, well, cool. That's a good list. Okay, what are you sharing? You want me to share?
You don't have to.
What
I'm not
is it?
sharing anything.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was looking at the Roy Thomas book,
Oh, okay.
which is the Stanley story.
Okay.
And it's a big, nice, juicy book from Taschen Books.
He may have copies of the book at the show. If
Well, this
that's
is the
something you're
problem.
looking
Is like if he doesn't, then I'm fucked.
Right. Well, how much does it cost to order from Amazon?
Like $71, which is kind of a steal because it was like way more than that. And then I was looking at I fell into the Taschen Books. I guess Spider-Man Volume 2, the Marvel Library collection came out.
Yeah.
You know about these books, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what they're about?
Yes.
I'm trying to see what books it covers. Because it's 1965 and 1966. It's like 600 pages. It's huge. But it doesn't say what issues. It's still Stanley and Ditko. I'm kind of like, meh. The one that I really want is this one. They did it for the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
The Marvel Comic Library. And I believe this is all 12 issues. It's stories from the entire 18-issue run. And so you know what this book is, right? What makes it so cool?
What's that?
So it's not just a reprint of the Silver Surfer or Amazing Spider-Man or anything like that. What they do, Taschen. So I don't know if you know a lot about the book company, but Taschen, the guy who founded the company, obviously he's a huge book nerd, but he was a huge comic nerd growing up.
Yeah.
This is he's older, right? This is his generation. And so what they do with these, this is because I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool, it's just a reprint. And then I did some research, and I was like, oh, this makes it way cooler. So what they do for these books, Fantastic Four, the first volume, all of them, what they do is they find collectors, and it honestly is probably Taschen's own collection, but they basically find the highest graded books. So like the 9.9, the actual graded books, and then they crack them open and do like non-destructive high resolution scans of the newsprinted copy. And so this is an oversized book of a mint condition newsprint copy.
Wow. Okay.
When you look at the books, when you actually open it up and look at it, it's like a giant newsprint book. It's awesome on like the best paper quality and all that kind of stuff. Right? And so the Silver Surfer version of that is fucking incredible. It's so good. It's incredible. So
Okay.
it's on my wish list for sure.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You might be able to find a copy at the show.
Maybe.
Probably
not. I mean, but this is one of those things where like it's such a good idea.
Yep.
And I can't believe no one ever thought of it before. It's like artist editions, right?
Right.
Like when artist editions started first coming out, you're like, why didn't anyone think about this before?
Now you said they're photos of the newsprint. Are they on newsprint?
No, it's
Okay.
like on high quality archival paper. It's like that book is going to be like this thick.
Right, but it's of newsprint pages.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
here. I'll show you really quick. Let's see. Let me pull it up real quick in a new window. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Come on, open. One second. All right.
Drama.
Oh.
All right. In the meantime, Richard says
Hold on.
American Flag was a phenomenal comic. And he also says, I remember when they would sign for free, creators would beg for autographs. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago, I think. Regrettably. But there's still a lot of creators out there that'll sign for free, you know? But it's the ones that know they can make money off it because people are making money off of their signatures. So I want to get signatures just because I want to get their signatures, you know? Are you sharing it now?
I'm trying, yeah. I have too many tabs open and my computer's freezing. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. It's my computer. My computer's freezing.
You're not playing somebody's video, are you?
Well, I was going to, but muted, but I can't.
No.
Hold on. Well, I can't do anything. My computer's frozen. I can't stop it. My computer's freezing.
All right, well.
Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, so check this out. So it's the ads and everything. It's the entire books.
Now, are these printed oversized or are they printed the regular size?
Oversized.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like the archival, master collection, right?
Very cool. Very cool.
And so if I get to the Silver Surfer one, yeah, here we go. Like the colors are just so much better, right?
That is very cool. And these are two that you want, huh? Or are there more than just this?
I definitely want the John Buscema, like 100%. So
okay.
Yeah, this is on my dream list here. Sorry, my computer's freezing, so you might want to go ahead and just cut me.
All right. Will do. All right. Well, next time, if we have more time, we'll go through the guest list. Maybe there'll be somebody who stands out that we didn't catch, but this at least gave me an idea for a couple of different people. Dave Dorman, Bob McLeod, Chris Claremont, Michael Golden. So, yeah, definitely adding them to the list of signatures to hunt out.
Definitely.
I looked at the guest list at one point, and Eric Powell wasn't on the guest list. I wonder if he just recently got added to it. Because I sold those comics thinking that he wasn't going to be there, you know?
You shouldn't have done that.
No, well, I made back my money. Plus some. Let's see. Just doing a quick look. Rick Leonardi is on the list.
That's cool.
Yeah. Nope, Eric Powell. He's right there on the list. Crap. You know what that means is the guy that I sold the comics to will probably ask me to take them and get them signed for him.
Probably.
Ah, well, I'll let him know that he's coming, so he'll probably do that. But did I see Jim Starlin's name? I didn't see him on that list, but
I thought he was coming.
yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, he's on here. Jim Starlin. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we'll have to go through the master list later and pick out some good ones.
Yeah.
So they highlight in red people that are new this year. There's a bunch of new ones. So
New
it's kinda
people.
cool. Yeah, that have
That's
never been
cool.
to the show before. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Good.
Oh no, new additions appear in red as well as being announced. Okay. They have some that are marked as first timers, but if they're new additions, they're in red. So okay, that makes sense. So I was about to say, I think some of these people have been here before. So cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, we're going to be very excited. Are we going to do a live stream from your office? Then
You can.
probably. Okay.
Probably. I think so.
Just because.
Why not? You know.
Yeah, I know. Why not? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Todd, I think you're still working on your little project there, making what files?
Yes. I'm chopping away at it.
Okay.
It's getting there. I'm about 80% done with the code. I'm actively in the storyboard phase. I got hit with like a kind of a wall with the storyboard phase of the coding, and I knew it was going to be tough. But I got past it today. So after like 2 weeks of trial and error, so I got past it, and I'm actively in storyboard mode. So after that, it's just video, and really video generation. Knock on wood, you never know what's coming up, but video generation is usually not the hard part. So.
Okay. Well, cool. Yeah. All right, Zach, what you got going on this week? Anything good?
Just writing and trying to de-stress. I'm probably gonna go to the beach.
That sounds good. Well, guys, I'm going to continue working on comics and running my store, which is always a fun thing.
I think that's awesome.
Anyway, in the meantime, Richard, if you're still there, hope you have a great evening. Look forward to talking to you again soon, and we will catch you all again next weekend while we're still alive and kicking. All right, guys, take it easy. We'll see you all soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.